Hey, what's up? It's your girl Bree from Level Up Tarot, and I'm here to do a reading. Not really sure particularly what kind of reading, but I just know I wanted to do one. Yeah, so this is an Om candle. The first sound of the universe, the sound of creation. So today I want to create an atmosphere of calm and peace, love, self-love, just all around good feelings, you know. That's always the vibe I want to create anyway. Yeah, so if you hear any noise in the background, it's most likely my neighbors upstairs blasting their music. I'm going to try to speak as loudly as I can. Hopefully you can hear me. They just turned up their music. So, alright. Lord, please let them turn that shit down. But I'm gonna keep moving because you know what? That ain't important. So, Spirit, help me stay focused and concentrated so that I don't lose sight on what it is that I'm trying to accomplish at this moment. Alright, what do I want to do? I guess maybe I want to shoot my shot at Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine reading. So, I'm going to start with Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. See, now their music is overriding my music, and I kind of want to listen to their music. Blasting reggae. Okay, so Spirit, what messages are available for the Divine Collective? Right here will be Divine Masculine. Right here will be Divine Feminine. Okay. Or, to switch up how you look at it, you can think of it as the energy that is being released or projected, the energy that's being given out, the Divine Masculine side, and the energy that is being received, accepted, allowed on the Divine Feminine side. All is well in the world. Thank you, God, all is well in the world. What is the energy for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine? One more, okay. All is well in the world. Ooh. Okay, well, I just wanted to come out. Some of you, I'm just going to say for both sides, I don't know who this may be, the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine. This is the Divine Feminine card, but, okay, so if it came out on this side, I could guess maybe a lot of Divine Feminines are feeling unnurtured. They're not nurturing themselves. Yeah, they're not, okay. I can put this two ways. The energy that is being projected right now is the energy of not being able to, refusing to see what needs to be nurtured in your life, in your relationships, things of that nature. Yeah, so refusing to see, even though you kind of know, or the answer is there. If you just look up, the answer is there. And I see the sun, so okay. So yeah, so Divine Feminines may be feeling as though the Divine Masculines are not or refusing to see their divinity, the divine nature of what she represents in the relationship. Or it could be the Divine Masculine saying that you're refusing to see your role as divine feminine, not just only in my life, but in general. And that's why we're not meeting eye to eye. That's why we're not on the same path. Or in another way, because this is the divine feminine, it could be that you're just doing your own thing, nurturing yourself, whether anyone else can see that or not. So, let's go forward. Spirit, what are the messages for the divine collective, the divine masculine and divine feminine, the energy that's being released and the energy that is being allowed? Divine masculine. Okay, right. Exactly. All right, and then divine feminine. So the divine masculine just popped up. I think I got rid of the cards. So divine feminine. What are the cards for the divine feminine? So at the base of the deck, there is Believe and Succeed, which is the Six of Wands. So it's this feeling of victory and triumph, just having that energy of success and believing in yourself. Yeah, so having the courage to move forward and succeed. All right, wait, is this the Wands? Yeah, okay, that is the Wands. Okay. So for the divine masculine, we have giving and receiving and flow. So with the divine masculine, there is a change in the energy that is being given out and being received, which is exactly what I was just talking about. So basically, the energy that's being projected at this time, or that's coming from the divine masculine, is that there needs to be a change in the energy, how energy is exchanged, or is saying that to the divine masculine, you need to be a little bit more, when it comes to your time and your energy and what you give your energy to, there might be a change in that because you're realizing exactly what value certain people, places, and things have in your life, and what it is that you truly want to give out. Where do you want to give this out? Also, it could also be saying that you will be receiving an influx of cash, because giving and receiving in flow. So, there might be an increase in your financial status, and you will be more able to contribute more time and energy and money and anything that's of value to you or whoever you're dealing with. You'll be able to reciprocate that energy more, and there's going to be a change in in the energy that's being reciprocated. So, of course, I hope that's for the good. For the divine feminine, we have coming together, Two of Cups, and the Third Eye. So the Two of Cups is about relationships, love, the energy that we attract to ourselves. So, right, the energy that we attract to ourselves based on how we feel, that's where we find our soulmates or twin flames or whatever it is that people want to call them. I feel like the energy that we are allowing into our space, we're going to be a lot more conscious about it. Yeah, we're gonna be a lot more conscious about the messages and the red flags that we pick up. You know, we're not going to ignore things that come up because we simply don't want to see them. Like the cards that came up in the beginning, refusing to see with it wasn't the refusing to see in the Empress. So refusing to see what truly deserves your nurture, your nurturing, and your attention. And God, my God. Okay, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. Hopefully this doesn't interrupt the video too much that it becomes unbearable to watch. So yeah, just be more conscious about it. And basically when we come together with other people, we'll be able to understand where we are by seeing the energy we attract and the emotions that we arouse in ourselves, or others arouse in us, or that we arouse in others. So I'm gonna do that last. So let's get more specific. So spirit, spirit. What are the energies for the divine masculine and divine feminine? Well, what are the next actions? Let's say that. What are the next actions of the divine masculine and the divine feminine? What are the next actions? What is the best advice? What is the best way to move forward? All of that. What is the most beneficial advice that could be given as it pertains to this message of refusing to see what needs to or should or could be nurtured in our lives that will bring us the benefits and the pleasure and the, you know, accomplishment that we feel that we need. All right. Spirit, what is the energy for the divine masculine? Okay, 2 cards. So we have 7 of Cups and at the bottom of the deck. So basically the divine masculine has a lot of options. And some of them are wonderful options and some of them are not. And it's really up to him to choose based on how he feels or what he thinks is the best thing for him to do, and he's going to do what he's going to do. So, or basically he's tied up in a lot of things that he's emotionally invested in. And yeah. Oh, but we have the Death card here, which is Scorpio. Okay, we have the Hermit. Wait, hold up a second. We have Gemini, the Lovers. Okay, so let me see here. This is at the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Swords. Okay, let me give you a little story here. For the divine masculine, you have the 8 of Coins, 4 of Coins, 2 of Staff, 3 of Swords, the Lovers, the Hermit, Death, and the 7 of Cups. So, if you want to see what this says, faith can move mountains. It surely can. So, the divine masculine was working on something. He realized that there was more energy that he needed to put in something, that he felt was going to bring him more money, more value, more status, more worth. But there were some things that he was obligated to, or that he was holding on to, or he felt was of importance that he was still holding on to. And then there was a decision that had to be made, or a decision was made to hold on to something. But it's like, how am I going to do this? Which way am I going to go about it? The Three of Swords is the card of heartbreak, feeling betrayed, feeling outside of yourself. Also, it could be third-party relationships, as they say, meaning there's more than one person or in the mix, or it doesn't necessarily even have to be a person. It could just be that there is something in the energy that is blocking communication, altering how you think about how the situation is being presented, represented, how the situation is being interpreted in your mind, or in their mind, or whoever's listening to it. So this is the Lovers card. So this has to do with contracts, coming together with something. Could be marriage, or just soulmate bonds, mutual agreements on a major scale. Coming together with that, coming together with that, with the energy that you're giving out. And this applies really to all of us, because we all have masculine and feminine qualities. So it's not necessarily for the divine masculine or the feminine. It's just for anyone who wants to balance. And this also is the balance, divine masculine, divine feminine. The balance of the masculine and the feminine properties. Then we have the Hermit card, which is using your own passion and desire to really, I feel like it's like feeling really passionate about finding and discovering something and figuring out, getting to the root of something. But it's also about retracting yourself, retracting your energy, so that you can see and so that you can shine a light on what it is that shine a light on that which seems dark to you. But as you can see, the sun is going down. Or is the sun going down, or is the sun going up? Maybe he's at the end of his journey, and finally the sun is coming up. He's been so in the dark for so long that he don't even realize it. You know, he thinks that the light is coming from here, when really it's coming from here. Something bigger, something greater is going to be presented and found, and to be able to be understood. So apparently that something could end forever. There's a energy that is being released by the divine masculine, or it's about release. It's about letting go. It's about letting things die that no longer bear fruit. Like when Jesus went to the fig tree and it had all these leaves and no fruit, he cursed the fig tree for being unfruitful, and it died on the spot. So basically, he's trying to figure out where he's gonna go. What is he gonna do? How does he feel about the options that he has, you know? He really wants to figure out what it is that he wants to. I mean, he's already figured it out. It's just these are the underlying energies. These are the major energies. And these are the underlying energies. Okay. Well, then, all right, I forgot about these two. All right, so there's a message possibly coming through, something that you've been waiting for the Divine Masculine. It could be either him or this could be you. This could be him. This could be him. I mean, this could be you. This could be him. But someone is waiting on a message. A message is money, because this is the coins card, or something that's going to really like boost your confidence because somebody told you, or something was expressed, and that helps you feel very hopeful about the future, or you know, because with the star card here, it's about, okay, I'm hearing fame and recognition, so being recognized, like, okay, I just heard I choose you. So as someone is over here being hopeful and being blessed, honestly, in their, you know, just basically trying to be there. So this is the Aquarius card. Oh yeah, as well. This is, I said, yeah, Virgo. I said all those, Virgo, Gemini, Libra. So somebody may be like, you know, I choose you, but it's a start. But for me personally, it's like kings and emperors, no knights, no pages, kings and emperors. But, or somebody's just wishing or hoping to get some type of communication, even though it's slow. Somebody is just waiting for that, and I guess maybe it's this person. I don't know. All right, so for the Divine Feminine, Spirit, what are the messages for the Divine Feminine? Or what is the energy that is being allowed and accepted? Excuse me. Okay, maybe that Spirit was saying that he's getting out of confusion. Because he already made a decision. But maybe he's getting out of confusion on how he feels about something, you know, I don't know. I don't like the way this looks. What's the energy for the Divine Feminine? An energy that's being released. One more. Judgment. Resurrecting something, a renewal, reviving, reliving maybe, but not necessarily. But mostly it's coming out of a space where you are making, or the energy that's being received is an energy of reconciliation, or just making a judgment, choosing to, basically, I guess, okay, what you're receiving is however you choose to look at things from overall premise. Like, if you think that the world is a scary place, that's your judgment. That's what you feel about that. And you have the King of Staffs. And the King of Staffs is the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a very passionate person. Someone who is not particular. Well, I mean, hey, it's a king. And with this higher card that is next to it, number 20, I feel like maybe this is a more mature King of Staffs. And once he makes a decision about something, he puts all his passion and energy into it. He's willing to go through the motion of trying to figure out and reconcile differences and at least make things right. Not necessarily to get back together. Unfortunately for some of you, if you were thinking that. And not necessarily for the purpose of being together in an intimate romantic relationship, but just allowing for yourself to receive closure and just be smart about the energy that you allow in your life, basically. So you're making it could be somebody's making a judgment on you, or somebody sees you making a judgment, or revamping yourself, or just finally deciding what it is that you want and blowing the whistle on it, being true to what it is that you're passionate about. Oh, we got to manifest at the bottom. Let me see. Okay, so we start off with the Fool card. This is more towards the past, so maybe you went out on a limb to do something. You may have the High Priestess could be a single woman. Also, apparently, it's a side chick card. So for the Divine Feminine, maybe you're dealing with a side chick, or, well, because we did have the Three of Swords situation, you could have been in a third-party situation. Somebody could have tried to start some type of third party situation with you. That, like I said, doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but or you could have intuitively known, like you just knew how it was gonna end. You know, you felt like you knew how it was gonna end. You basically predicted it for yourself, put it out there, put the energy out there, in the beginning of something. Or basically you're going to be going on a new journey, starting over, because I mean, we've already, like, unless we're a baby, we are starting over again, or every time we start over. So starting over, new perspective, new way of viewing things, being more wise and intuitive, because we got to protect ourselves, because we know a lot. There's a lot of experiences that we've been through, but we're not going to allow it to make us heavy-hearted. And to I've explained this a lot, but in this card is being represented, I forgot what deity that is, but when you, in ancient Egyptian folklore, when you die, you go to the crossroads, or like purgatory, and they weigh your heart against a feather, and if your heart is heavier than the feather, that means you go to hell. And if it's lighter, and you go to hell and you get your head bitten off by the hell god. And if you go to heaven, no, good things happen, blah, blah. So basically it's saying, don't be heavy-hearted about the things that you've experienced in the past. Don't be heavy-hearted about trying new things. But also, don't predict negative things for yourself, because you need to be lighthearted. And when you predict negative things for yourself, it's most likely because you're holding on to some type of resentment, frustration, pain, things of that nature. And that's why you're attracting the type of people you're attracting, who can see this in you. So you need to start over and be more consciously aware of the energy that you are giving out, so everything can balance itself out. We have the Three of Coins, which is working on something. So it's just saying these cards is two people receiving counsel and instruction by a teacher, counselor, life coach, somebody who just has the knowledge and understanding to help you progress. But also with the Three of Coins, I feel like it's a higher purpose of finding value, finding wealth, or I think it's like kind of like growing together. You know, we got these two people who are the same but different, who are being taught valuable information so that they can end the cycle, or so that they can have the emotional fulfillment that they need to finally move forward and decide what it is, or finally taking action, something totally different than they've ever done before. Or okay, maybe you know, or you expect now for things to be you expect a lovely surprise. This is the energy that is being accepted and allowed. We got the 10. We got the 10 of Swords with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Which I'm an Aquarius. I didn't mention that already. Aquarius, Sun, Venus, and Mars. So, it's basically like, I'm moving forward. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to I'm going to look at this ending as an opportunity to manifest what it is that I want. Because now that I've started over, and I know a lot more now, and I'm a lot more wise and have a lot more wisdom, and I understand pain, I understand feeling low in my mind, body, and spirit. Now I'm moving forward, and I know that everything is going to balance out according to my faith, according to how I feel about things. So I'm going to manifest. Take this as an opportunity to manifest what it is that I want in my life. Okay. So, now I'm going to go into the Doreen Virtue Angel Oracle cards. And I'm going to do one for, do side for Divine Masculine energy that's being released or projected, given out, and Divine Feminine, the energy that's being allowed and accepted. Spirit, help me confirm, help me to enlighten, help me to facilitate peace, things of that nature. What is it that we need to hear? What is it that we should hear? What is the best, most beneficial message that we could be given? Ooh. I was just saying, I'm talking about heaven. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So this is the holiday times right now. Some of you may be feeling a little bit left out. You may feel like also other people are just having fun without you. You may feel lonely. I know I feel a little bit like that, sometimes. But then I realized, well, if I got out more, I'm pretty sure I would meet a lot more people, because it's not like, I guess sometimes I'm afraid of the attention, or I get tired of the attention that I receive. I don't know why I receive a lot of attention, so I like to stay in my room a lot, or just stay home with my kids. So let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Your loved ones in heaven are fine. So, and also I feel as though heaven is a place on earth. Heaven is a mindset. So I feel like you are being recognized and attracting your heaven on earth. Hello from heaven. Heaven has the opportunity to recognize you because you are shining that beacon of light, saying, here I am, I deserve to have my heaven now. Well, because the intention was divine masculine, divine feminine, I wasn't really specific. I'm going to say this, but also as well for divine masculine, divine feminine. It says prosperity. Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I did say something about... I did say something about the divine masculine. For the divine, I'm sorry, I thought somebody knocked on my door. I'm sorry. I just got really distracted right now. I thought somebody knocked on my door. Spirit, what is the energy for the divine feminine? One more. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual insight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Okay. So basically it's saying that you know, it's also funny that for the divine masculine we have a female angel, Archangel Ariel, and then for the females, for the divine feminine, we have Archangel Raziel, which is male. Peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Okay, so the divine masculines may be out there, or masculine, people with masculine energy right now is out there trying to get it. Like, I know a lot of people want to go get to the bag and get to the money and all that other stuff, but it's saying that everything you need, your material needs to be provided for. Because a lot of people, I mean, they're just doing it for the money. And when you're just doing it for the money, there's no passion, there's no love there. You're only thinking from a standpoint of trying to survive, and not from a standpoint of just loving life. When you love life, you live life differently. You treat people differently. You don't accept certain things, or there's just a totally different vibe, pretty much. So, divine feminines, I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can see heaven, clearly see heavenly love. So, it's about, like I was saying before, with the what card was it? High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess card. That's about spiritual insight, just knowing, just receiving spiritual information, downloads. There may be things that are not particularly in the physical at this moment, but that are being manifested that you cannot particularly see. And the angels want us both to have, okay, let me see. All right, okay, because now you're saying a message here. 1, I'm doing 3. So now at the bottom we have victory, which is like the Six of Wands. Archangel Sandalphon. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. So that's at the bottom. For both and collective, we have clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you. Use feng shui. See, something told me at the Botanica to get the feng shui incense. I got and I got 2 other ones. But anyway, yeah, but I've been cleaning up as well myself. Still need to clean up, but I'm doing it a little bit at a time, and eventually, we're gonna get it done. Because for some reason, when I clean everything at one time, it gets messed up just as quickly. But when I take my time and do the process, go through the process, and not allow myself to become overworked, trying to get to the bag, to the purpose, you know, I have a lot more energy and I feel a lot more better about what I'm doing. Anyway, so clear your space, use feng shui, clear your energy. I also bought some sage to clear the energy of my home. It says you are safe, Archangel Michael. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home. So you want to get rid of a lot of old energy because it's cluttering your space and it's allowing for that low vibrational energy to continue to be in your energy, in your space. So at the bottom of it all, I don't know, but this feels like a good song to end to. We come with peace. Peace, Archangel Shamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Yes, and everything else is a fabrication of our imagination due to the influences from loved and unloved ones, but the people who were in our environment who had influence over our energy, whether we allowed it consciously or subconsciously or whatever. I think I might come back and do like a straight love reading. Maybe. Because I do have these love and sex candles. Incense. Also, so I have good fortune. So I might do love and sex reading and then a good fortune reading. Why not? You know, I just did the spiritual reading. And I'm not gonna say let's get low. I'm about to say let's get low vibrational. Like, no, let's not get low vibrational. Let's just look at it. Let's look at it. Because mostly Spirit's going to tell us about ourselves anyway. Not so much the other person. Because in order to change how people react to us, or how people treat us, or what we have or allow accept in our lives, we have to change ourselves first. Because in all reality, the reason why people feel like they can treat us or do us certain ways is because of how we allow these people to do these things to us. So really, we're not a victim. We are the perpetuator of our own downfalls. And I'd rather it be me that's at fault than be the control of anyone or anything outside of myself. Because when I fuck up, I'll be able to admit that. But when I succeed, I will be able to take credit. But all due credit go to the Most High, though. I couldn't do it without him. So thank you, and stay blessed.